This will be the largest group of assembled fans in the Western Hemisphere. That's why they need a big house. Welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Indiana Hoosiers taking on the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Wolverines will kick it away to start. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Indiana's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Off the play fake on first down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's caught! Touchdown, Michigan!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. To the air on first down. Working that left side now. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. The give on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Zings it complete to the right. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. rush will get to him at the 25.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. From the gun, the running back has it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Second down, he'll throw it. Looking down the middle. He makes a catch. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Finds his big tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
And you just think about guys that just look great in their youth. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson, Ojabo, a lot of these guys in the recent history, just they know how to get after the quarterbacks and make their life miserable.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds the tight end. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. And the Hoosiers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Complete to the right. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. The give to the single back. Makes it past the marker. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. we've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Wolverines! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. South Alabama is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over Mississippi State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Spears. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Catches it at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Handoff to the lone back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Vargava. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, had a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gets it past the marker. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you're going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
He'll take it himself. Diving for the goal line, and he lost the ball. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. Man down. Is you take a break. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. He's got it on the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's...
Breaks into the open. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Now on the move. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
From the gun, running back on the move. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Under fire. He's going to run it. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Hoosiers headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This one's complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Wants to go up top on first down. catch in the middle. It's Spears. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They're working that left side. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. With the run on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Back's got it. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Indiana! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And we've got to start our report by shouting out that quarterback. My man was dropping dimes like a bank robber, one after another, right on the money, spreading the wealth. Are you picking up on the theme here, people? Long ways to go, I know. But if this continues, that young man is going to be cashing in more ways than one. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
And the Hoosiers will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Michigan offense. They'll open the second half with a run. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to run for it. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Clemson was far from the friendly confines of Death Valley, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The short hands. It's Spears. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Grab near the marker. It's Spears. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Right on the money. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind it.
And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Quick completion to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires toward the end zone. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Handoff from the gun. Look out, he's got room. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. He'll keep it on the sneak. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And runs through another guy. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. To the ground, he's got it again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. On his feet at the 40. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with a first down. And the Wolverines just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown Wolverines. And the pummeling has started. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Indiana, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's got it. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
At the 41. That's a first down for the offense.
Red pass, it's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming to the game, you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Quickly complete.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
1st and goal, Indiana.
He wants to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He'll be stopped behind the line again. Things going from bad to worse. Big deficit on the scoreboard and a long way to go for the 1st down. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Give him 6. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the boulevard. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And, man, the defense, they've seen this all game long, unfortunately, and they haven't had an answer. We're getting to the 4th quarter. They're going to have to find one. The quarterback does it again with his legs, making them pay and getting the 1st down.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.